Hey guys, I hope you were all able to check out the first episode of Dragon Ball Daima. I just wanted to share my thoughts. Overall, I think it was a decent episode and I like that it focused on the new antagonists. We got a good sense of who they are and what they want. Ever since I first saw Dabura ages ago and we learned he came from a demon realm, I immediately needed more. So finally getting to see this world in canon is very fulfilling. The recap of the Buu saga was gorgeous to look at. At first, I was nervous that we had to sit through a recap, but soon came to enjoy watching it in updated animation. Now, I need to point out that I've had two main concerns with the series, and still have them now. One, I haven't been fully on board with having story before Super and not after it, as I don't like going backwards in storytelling. But I kinda get why Toriyama did it this way. And two, turning everyone into kids is just too GT for my taste, which I don't like. But we haven't really seen anything from that yet, so I'll remain cautiously optimistic. We don't spend too much time with the heroes, but I think that was a smart move, as at this point in the story, there are no real new developments we need to learn about, so instead, focusing on the antagonist was the right choice. Aside from the Demon Realm, the other highlight of the episode for me was Neva, a Namekian, and this is where we learned something really groundbreaking for Dragon Ball. Namekians originated from the Demon Realm. A lot of this makes sense as we do know the Namekians were once a violent race but became peaceful. They harnessed magical abilities, and despite Kami being a good person overall, he had an evil in his heart that prevented him from becoming God. Neva also displays a new ability, which is the ability to summon the Dragon Balls at will, even in their stone form. He can also reactivate them, which is something the creator was only ever able to do, as Kami did after Goku defeated Piccolo Daimao. We also learn that in the Demon Realm, they have their own Dragon Balls. Let's not forget that we learned in Super that the Namekians created the Dragon Balls from a shard of the originals. So it's very plausible that in this realm where they originated, would be quite possibly the first Dragon Balls ever created from that shard. They are guarded by three warriors that the people in that realm fear. This is a big confusing thing for many people, so I kind of want to talk about this. The episode has a huge canon contradiction. When Goku asks how Kibito and Kaioshin unfused, Kaioshin responds that they saw Goku and Vegeta unfuse after being absorbed by Buu, so they asked Buu to absorb them. However, in Super, Kaioshin says they use the Dragon Balls. Now, I had to double check the manga, thinking, for those who don't know, the Dragon Ball Super anime and manga have a lot of differences, so I'm confused here. I'm like, wait, was it in the manga and the anime? And yes, even the manga has them say they used the Namekian Dragon Balls to unfuse. So this is really a pretty big hole in the story right now. Here we go. So basically, it could be just they retconned it. Maybe Toriyama felt this was a better explanation than just saying they used the Dragon Balls. Or how I like to think about it, it's kind of like George Lucas, who really doesn't care too much about continuity, basically just changing things at will to further the story that they want to tell now. Either way, I do think it's something we could just overlook. It's a minor mistake. It is a mistake, a legit mistake, but I think we could just overlook it. Anyway, what did you all think of the first episode? Drop your comments below. As always, like, subscribe, and share, and see you soon.